Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Oh man, how y'all doing, man? Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, man. Hope everybody upbeat, positive. Men refer to it as hump day, so let's get over the hump of this week. Let's be great today. Hope we have been great so far today, let's just say that. And let's finish the day out strong. Now, with that being said, guys, so it's done. The deadline has come and went for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys to get a deal done. It's gone, right? So what does this mean? First of all, let's talk about the fact that they sent him some ridiculous number, some ridiculous lowball offer to Dak Prescott. Now, the guaranteed money was $100 million, and many say that, but it just wasn't a good offer in my opinion. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, I don't want to say it, man, because many people disagree, but I don't know if they really want that. I don't think they're sold on. I don't think it's a matter of wanting him or not. I don't know if they're sold completely on that. Now, anybody who follows the Cowboys or follows Dak in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you'll know what his shortcomings are. And the thing is, and I've been seeing a lot lately where people are like, oh, well, let me adjust this a little bit. Well, Dak don't do well against good teams. Is it just Dak, or the production as a whole is down versus good teams? Because one of the biggest issue I have with Amari Cooper is the fact that he don't show up when it's needed. Is that Dak or is that Amari? But with his number one receiver not being, not producing in the big games, I'm going to dispel that notion. I don't think Dak has a problem against good teams. I think that, it's funny. It's funny because Dak has kind of been the one catalyst in a lot of those games that you go, ooh, Dak fought valiantly to try to get them that W, and he almost pulled a couple of those games off. And I'm just talking about over his time. It was a point where he was looked at as one of the best fourth quarter quarterbacks in the league, period. And but sometimes I feel like we forget about that. I think the team as a whole had a downslide last year. We all know that. So this is the part that bugs me, because some people say Dak sucked against good team, but they had the best offense. Those two don't go together. All right, they didn't have the best offense if he sucked against good teams. They didn't. So I just want to say that I think, but to me, I'm looking for Dak to have a great year, man. I expect Dak to have a great year this year, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've said it before. If you haven't watched my video, man, I said Dak is one of those people who performs best when his back's against the wall. Dak, I've alluded to this. He wasn't the starter in high school. Someone got injured, and he took the spot and never gave it back. Same thing in college. He wasn't the starter. He got his opportunity, never gave it back. Same way in the pros. He got his chance when Romo went down, and after that he took off. With that being said, what that tells you, he loved the pressure. He could perform under the pressure. I'm not gonna give up on my guy, man. I'm not gonna give up on my guy Dak. I will call Dak out when I feel like he's done some stupid stuff, and I obviously have done that. But overall, man, I'm not gonna just throw Dak away like that. And for the Cowboys to not have done something, it showed that they was trying to play this game at the last minute. Let's offer him this and see if he take it. They were like, no, I'm sticking to my guns. I've said this before and I say it again. The real problem here is Dak is his own man. That's the real problem here. When you look at Dez Bryant, when you look at Tony Romo, when you looked at Michael Irvin, when you looked at Emmitt Smith at some point, you looked at Troy Aikman. These guys, who introduced those latter three in the Hall of Fame? Jerry Jones. When you look at Tony Romo, who was his biggest fan? Jerry Jones. Who he had the deepest connection with? Jerry Jones. Who would he ride on the private plane with to some games? Jerry Jones. You look at Dez Bryant, up to the end of that thing, Dez Bryant was like, you know, he loved Jerry. You know, like him and Jerry was like, you know, two peas in the pod. They would, even after he was released, they still went to the games and hung out together in some sort. Dak ain't doing that. Dak is saying, look, man, my job is to play quarterback, not to be your friend, not to be all of that. If you want to talk business, you talk to my agent. Let me explain something to you. And I've said this before and I say this again. I think that's the proper way, because what happened is these guys cozy up to Jerry, but Jerry's a businessman. Jerry knows contract. Jerry knows numbers. Jerry knows how, if he can buddy up to you, he can get you to take the deal he wants you to take. That's just what it is. See, these Cowboys today ain't doing that. Zeke said, oh, you ain't going to pay me? I'll be in Cabo until you get ready to give me that money. DeMarcus Lawrence said, hey, well, I ain't really, I ain't doing nothing until y'all pay me. I ain't getting this shoulder surgery. Dak saying, talk to my agent, man. I ain't coming to talk to you, and I ain't coming to talk to you about no contract. Well, I'm coming to talk to you one-on-one and be your buddy. That's your job. His job is to save as much money for him and his franchise as possible while trying to pay the players and keep them happy. That is his goal. So if you're a little more closer, a little more nicer, he probably can manipulate. Not saying he's a manipulative person. I'm not. Listen, I talk about another. I won't go down that road. What I'm saying is his job and any other owner job is to save as much money and keep the players as happy, pay them as much as they want to pay them, or sometimes they have to overpay them in order to keep them happy. So if we're talking about talent on the field, man, I'm not saying he should be Mahomes, because we haven't seen anyone like Mahomes. Now, Mahomes is often one of the hottest starts in NFL history, and he's probably going to be that way for a long time. I'm not saying he's there by no stretch of the imagination, so please don't twist my words. But what I'm saying is Dak deserves to be paid. He's played 4 years on a rookie deal, a fourth-round rookie deal. This guy has made peanuts, man, and he's been a staple in his franchise. He hasn't got in real trouble, nothing that you're gonna write home about. He hasn't done any of those things, so. Hey, but I think the Cowboys, lastly, I'll say this, man, the Cowboys backing themselves into a bad corner, because I think Dak going to use this as motivation. If Dak play the way I think he's going to play this coming year, the Cowboys finna have to really give up some money. They're going to have to really give up some money here, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. They could have had this thing done 2 years ago, man. Procrastination is the enemy of progress, man. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. Keep kicking the can down the road. It's on the road. Sooner or later, that road going in. You're going to have to pick up that can. And they're going to have to eventually pick up this can or let Dak walk. Either way. And I don't know I don't know. So maybe y'all confident in Andy Dalton. I love him as a backup. I don't know about a starter. With that being said, guys, look, the deadline has came and gone. There's no deal for that. And hopefully they get this thing figured out. Yeah, man. I don't know. So all this for nothing. All this hype, all this talk about this deal, and nothing got done. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. I'll say it again. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for your support, man. And until next time.